Hey guys, and welcome into another episode of the SW District's Career Mode. You're back from that very disappointing last episode where Port Elizabeth were in play and they got the final and we got skittled. But today's going to be an interesting episode. We need to win both games to have any chance of qualifying. We've just got to try our best to get some bonus points as well. So that's what it might come down to. We are playing Northwest, who are second. We'll go over some of the results. I felt we've done reasonably well so far, but developmental opportunities. 182 all outs. No one really got going. But the keeper, Viljoen, 40 off 30, and just a couple of little scores from Willoughby and Sada. 554 for Klaassen, and getting his best ever figures in that format. And they coasted, really. 186 for 3. MCB, 42 of 29, 4 fours, 2 sixes. Crooks, 79, and Dalport, 40 at the top, but a solid stand together. Dubussy getting 2 wickets in that game. Next game was against Border. They got through to 330 for 8. Gained 99 of 61, 10 fours, 5 sixes. He really took the game away from us with his really good hitting to all parts. Wolf, Steinkamp in second, all bringing up 50s and a really good pace they scored at as well. So it was a tough day for the bowlers. Gibbs 2 for 37, I thought was outstanding. 3 for 77 for Willoughby, 2 for 67 for Bryson. We got through to 252 out, and there's just nothing of substance there. Everyone getting starts, practically set for Gibbs. And yeah, Peter 5 for 49, 456. Thought this was going to be a tough campaign, and we need to win every game to have any chance of making it. We started off with against Free State in the third game. 267 for 9 with De Swart 62 or 68, and just solid contributions from Willoughby, Sada and Hudson that snuck us over to that score. Pretorius 38 at the top. He's getting a good amount of developmental opportunity here, Pretorius. Trying to get him just a little bit better, a little bit more efficient. 2 fizz for Mpongos, Rhodes and Kumalo, and they were quite good. Their whole bowling attack was quite disciplined actually, but we bowled them out for 248. With Snyman 93 off 83 at the top. They were looking very good with him there, in all honesty, but no one else really got a big score over 40, which would have won them the game. There were a bit of skiers towards the back end of the innings when these two were getting going, Mpongwanga and Kumalo. But yeah, 4 for 60 for Willoughby, 241 for Dubussy was quite good. Bryson's coming along quite nicely. His development is looking like a very much a limited overs bowler, but a good win, a good bounce back, and then beating Limpopo by 124 runs. Ben de Bruin back and in form, bring up his third one-day 100. He's averaging 100. He's averaging 68, which is phenomenal. He had some good support from Pretorius, got us off to a good start. Pinar contributed a wee bit as well. Willoughby with 53 or 40 towards the end was really good. 358 for Patel, 2 for 63 for Mulder, and 139 for Swanepoel. And that was our best performance with the bat all season. And we did a good job with the ball as well. We just took regular wickets, and 4 for 40 for Hudson, 2 for 35 for Bryson with the pick of our bowlers. So yeah, lots of work to do. We have to literally knock over Northwest, and got to hope results go away. So we've got to start well in this game. We are going to trust this team. Gaines just been brought back into the team. He needs to get some form. He's played a little bit for South Africa in recent times. Need him to get some runs big time before we call him back. So the team will remain the same. We're going to trust that this team, it's been on a bit of a win streak, does all right. We are bowling first. It's a bit overcast, but we'll look to bowl good lines and lengths. It's been a good start. 59 without loss for Northwest. We will bring Sada in. He's really still just trying to find his feet at this level. Plenty of bowling time. Willoughby in. But yeah, we've got to be reasonably disciplined with the ball. If we can we bring it back? Willoughby, who's been good in this campaign with the ball. He's got the wicket of riches. One shy of the 100-run stand. That wicket started done for 26. Dubussy in. Dubussy's been relatively low-key quiet in this campaign. Just averaging nearly 30 per wicket now. he deliver a good spell. Willoughby's been very good. 1 for 32 for 7. And we'll bring Bryson back for a few overs. Bryson will get the wickets. And a much needed one for the SW District side as Northwest are building another partnership there. And Bryson gets the wicket. And yeah, just proving that he is a reasonable performer. He's had a few seasons with the club now. He's just starting to come on a wee bit, which is good. 1 for 37 off 7 so far. That's not a bad wee spell. Sardo back into the attack. Still looking for a big ominous score here, Northwest. Zungu's caused us some grief before. Van Tonda. It's gone as well. But the key to this innings from Northwest is they've established partnerships. That's a very good solid start from the top 3. We're just getting through Duplessis overs here. Fieldian is gone. It's gone for 8. So another over. We'll get through to Hudson now. Just going to try and make sure everyone can rotate in the last 10. Another wicket. Okay, just an honest effort so far here from SW Districts and the bowlers. They're sort of doing a reasonable job here. Sada be replaced by Willoughby. Field, it's got one more over where we can put another man out. Yep, definitely get the fields out for Hudson. Just gonna rotate Bryson in. Gotta get this fella here out. Pakafleo. I never get that name right. And it's just getting out of hand here. Just the bowling is just sort of unraveling. We need another wicket really to get Northwest just struck back. And Willoughby has got the wicket. Okay, so 259 for 6. This is a good over. This is exactly what we wanted. Just trying to contain them. Price 158. 348 for Willoughby. Duplessis will come in for an over. It's a dicey situation to bowl your leg spinner in this situation. He's gone for 4 though, which is not a bad effort. 2 overs remaining. Can we keep them under 300? Decent over for Northwest, but Zungu is gone. Hudson picks up the wicket. It's gone for 64. 2 for 76 there for Hudson. 290 for 8, so it's not a bad performance with the ball with Willoughby 3 for 48. He's been a good performer so far in this campaign. So, yeah, obviously the development is coming along for him. 23 years of age now. Yeah, we need some runs from that top order. Ben de Bruyn's in good form in this format. Looking to kickstart this innings again. Pretorius, he'll just have to just keep learning at this level, giving him an extended opportunity. Let's get some gains under his belt. Just want him to deliver that potential when we signed him up, really, as a youth player. He just hasn't quite got there yet. It's a good shot. He's hit that quite well, so that's a couple of nice boundaries. Played and missed wildly at that one. It's a dicey run, and that's going to result in Ben de Bruyn running himself out for a 24. Not a good single taken there. Keep being aggressive. And Pretorius is gone, and Duplessis and Junior Pinar are together now. And that's 3 wickets in the over. That has just really killed the momentum for SW Districts. Kyle Verreynne, very experienced South African keeper. It's 28. A lot of test cricket under his belt. He's got a good average in this format as well, so need him to get into a good rhythm and combine well with Pinar. Bat relatively deep, which will help us in this chase. Chances for some of the batsmen. We've gone with a bit of development this season. Pienaar, even though he's averaging 47, his average has dropped down from where it was. Yeah, if we are going to get better as a side, we just need everyone getting game time so they can come in at any situation. Harmer. Rain's gone for 19. So 85 for 4. Just further in trouble here, SW Districts. In pursuit of 291 for victory. And just getting absolutely taken apart here. Just need a partnership. That, like I said, the next two guys can bat. Willoughby and Sada. We're just got to recover a wee bit. And it's not looking good. It looks like our hopes of getting to the final are all but dashed. Pienaar gone as well. It's just, we just haven't batted well in this campaign whatsoever. It's just been a big letdown. Just been set back just by guys getting in and not kicking on. Sada gets that away for 4. We have to work on a bit on his bowling, Sada. We want to get him for next season as well. Like, he's our big project, really, from our overseas perspective. As he's getting a bit of time, he plays for SW Districts. 33 for 7. A bit of pride SW Districts will be playing for here. Good shot down the ground. That's 4 more. This is what was lacking at the top of the order. It's just so bizarre. Like, Hudson's contributed a few. Now he's edged that. He's moved into the 20s. Try and use a partnership as well. Just the odd boundary, a few singles per over. Just bat as long as we can. That's all I can ask of this pairing. Chance for 50 there for Sada. Gone. So that's not a bad shot from him. 181 for 7. Could have been a lot worse if Sada didn't knuckle down. He'll just drive it down the ground. That's a good shot. Good time record partnership. 81 between Sada and Hudson. Between these two sides. And he'll bring up a half century. The young 18-year-old. He's a very good, promising all-rounder, really. And as the development just continues to get better and better. Make sure we can keep the run rate in control for a little while and try and push this game as deep as possible. 77.3 and over, 7.8 and over. Just a couple of tight overs. So that just gets the team to 200. I didn't think we'd get to 200 based on how we're performing. Hudson gets a streaky edge away. It's a good shot. That goes all the way for 6. Moves to 68 off 66. Hudson 37 off 46. 80 runs at 8 per over required for the last 10. And Hudson's gone. That's a big blow. As Bryson will make his way in. Can Bryson contribute anything? No, he won't. He'll be out too. So it's just falling apart just in this last bit. Got to trust that these guys can sort of hang around with Sada as we get a wee bit closer to the tally. That could be out, and it will be out, and a defeat to Northwest by 74 runs. Sada with a very handy 70 towards the end. His development will continue. We will make a swap here. We are going to rotate some players in for that last game against Northern Cape in the video in the one-day campaign. So yeah, we'll drop Sardar's batting. Standard practice there, and he'll work on his aggressive ODI bowling, just rotating things around here. We'll take a wee bit of time to do that. We'll be back with that Northern Cape game. Okay, we are back, guys. We are going to make some changes here. I'm going to give Gain another game. du Plessis will drop out there. Hall will get another shot there too. Just going to put Gain at 3 potentially. Yeah, that will happen. Pretorius will get that game again, just to continue his development. Ryan Rickleton will come in for Kyle Vervain and be captain for today. Howell in for du Plessis. Gibbs in for Hudson. And Whitehead. Whitehead's had a few games this season. He's been relatively tidy in what he's been doing. But he won't get a game here today. So that's our team. De Bruin, Pretorius, Gain, Hall, Rickleton, John Willoughby, Sardar, Gibbs, Bryson, and got some off spin as well. So we will bat first. Try to get something on the board. So yeah, it's going to be just a case of just batting sensibly and getting something on the board. Just finish the season with 3 wins, 3 losses will be not accepted, but it'd be better than 4 losses to Ben de Bruin. Gone early for 6. Chance for Nicholas Gain now to get that going. Out for naught. He doesn't take his opportunity there. Hall in now. Yeah, just been a bit of a mixed season for SW Districts. A few guys have not taken opportunities. It's still a team that is relatively young in age, so it's a few lessons along the way. The development needs to be a lot quicker than this. Hall is out for 6. Ryan Rickleton's in, and we're just doing all sorts of bother against. It's been the story of the campaign. Pretorius, he will depart for 12, and his very disappointing one-day campaign comes to an end. It'll be the last act of his season. Two wicket-keeper batsmen in now. Rickleton's just got to stay in, really, and no, he's out as well. So this is not ending too well for us. Willoughby in. Better we bet the 50 overs out team. Nowhere near it at the moment. Just the standard is dropping for Vuljun. It's a good shot from Willoughby. It's 4. 73 for 5. But yeah, that 20 over campaign can't come soon enough. Obviously, it's going to be all played on the episode to see if we get to the knockout stages. That'll be quite interesting to sort of see how we go there. Willoughby's gone for 13, and it's just, again, a very, very poor performance with the bat. We're just looking to bat out overs, get around 210, 220, just never know, but it's just not... It's not enough from that top order. 22 for 6. All I can say is one shining light really in the campaign has been Sardar, just with those 200s at first class level and just some good performances. Even though he's out for 11 today, he should hold his head up high. He's had a pretty good season. 100s up for SW Districts. Yeah, just hopefully some guys take some responsibility, improve their games over the off season. Go from there. Gibbs is out, 107 for 8. This is a terrible, terrible performance. Get a 50. That'll help the development a wee bit. Bryson's had a couple good spells. He's really come on as a limited overs specialist. Just that time at Port Elizabeth really helped and been in a good environment there. Bryson gets that away for 4. 17 off 16 now. It's a nice wee shot all the way for 6. Showing up all the other batsmen how to do it. And the keeper's gone. Ruljun, he's gone for 46. 145 for 9. It's a good shot. 150 up. Tail has certainly wagged for SW Districts. This could have been a lot worse. To the 160s. When we do the season review, you'll just see there's just not enough runs of substance, and he's been dropped Howell, so he will continue on. There's been a freeze in the middle of the wicket. Down the ground. Nice shot, really, there from Howell. He's a 29. He's playing some good shots. Maybe he should open up the bat and do a better job. Only kidding. I think our top order will get better. All-time record for Howell and Bryson. The final wickets. And Bryson is gone. He'll go for 36 off 51 deliveries. Good wee fight towards the end there. 180 all out is definitely not enough to knock out Northern Cape. Hopefully Bryson and these two can get into a wee bit of a rhythm. 46 without loss after 10. Just keep the aggression going. Get some fielders in. Wallaby. But yeah, plenty of time to develop that all-rounder anyway. Sada's bowling like he'd be a bit erratic at times. Wallaby to Stain, and first wicket for the SW District side. Goodley, it's gone 2. It's gone for 1. Willoughby's bowling has been good. Been really good in this campaign. It's really come along, which is great. Get some off spin in. Yeah, young fella, Howell too. He's 23 years of age. Plenty of time to sort of develop the craft. He's got a good first class average. Gibbs gets Koenig. Koenig out. I think it's Koenig for 5. Okay. In a respectful bowling performance anyway. Like the bowlers have tried to defend with very little they have. Been a little bit more aggressive in this innings too, just looking for the odd sort of wicket. Gonna get our 6th of the innings. This is the off spinner. We'll pick up another wee bit of turn there for him too. 77. Northern Cape will win the game, but they made hard work 181. It's just Keem did a good job at the top along with Stain really. And yeah, just a disappointing effort in general. So the one-day stages for us saw us finishing in 5th place. Not to my standard at all. Bit disappointed with that. And we're just got to set in its arm. It's getting harder every season. When teams drop down, if they stay down a couple of seasons, they've still got good quality players. Next episode, guys, is pretty obvious. It's going to be probably the final episode of the season. Province, Cape, and Central Gauteng is our opponents.